Why?
I just feel nervous, even though it's just you.
It's just me.
I know, but I know I'm blushing.
I don't know. Are you?
I think so.
Look at the camera. I guess so.
I think so.
We should probably introduce ourselves. Tell the people what they want to hear.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you want to do the intro?
No, you do the intro.
I do the intro?
Yeah.
I do the intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look directly at the camera.
I can't do this.
Why?
I don't know. I'm awkward.
We're just sitting here.
Okay. What do you want to? How do you want to introduce ourselves? We probably should talk about this first. How do you want to do the introduction?
We're already doing it. It's already here.
It's here.
I'm Megan. You're Jake.
No.
This is Together TBR, pod of togetherness, and
you want to try that again?
I'm Jaggin and Make.
I'm Megan.
I'm Jake.
And this is TBR Together. Sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
Saying you didn't even want to do it.
There you have it.
Dog.
So, our first book.
Yeah. Well, we should probably talk about the layout of the episode in general.
Oh, yeah, probably. That's
how we would like to take some time to do certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The beginning of the show would be us talking about
our books that we read.
Our current books.
Current books, sorry.
Yes, whatever book we're currently reading or listening to or Kindling or
all the ways.
Whatever other medium of literature there is. Feels like there's a fan on my feet, and I know there isn't one.
It's probably the computer.
That's on my knee.
Well,
I already know that's there. Lefty likey.
Not the right one.
Lefty likey. Oh, no, that one's ticklish.
That's ticklish.
That one's ticklish. So, yeah, talk about our current reads, and then we'll talk about a book together that we've read together.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about whatever the hell we want.
Correct.
Like, you can talk about Taylor being at the Sabrina Carpenter concert.
And singing.
Because as of right now, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters.
It's not all that matters. But
it's the main thing that matters at this point.
It's very important to my life, yes.
Liquid IV, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Mythical, not a sponsor.
No. Okay. So, current read. Well, I don't even know at this point what you're reading. You read them too fast.
I don't read them too fast. Right now.
Well, I guess it's mainly you forget to tell me the name of the book you're listening to or reading, and then you talk to me about it for 3 days straight, and then you say, I finished my book, and then I have no fucking clue what book it is.
Yes, I'm almost done with Soul Searching.
Didn't even know that was the name of the book you were reading.
By Layla something. She's a big Western.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
Well, she wrote like a big Western series.
She wrote a big Western series.
Yeah, she wrote like a very famous Western series. It's like a love trilogy.
Her name's definitely Lila, but that's fine.
Yeah, same thing. Lila Sage. It just sounds very witchy.
This cover looks like classic, like old school. Well, it looks like a throwback, like as if you could find this at like a thrift store, like a beat up cover, you know?
Yeah, but it's a ghost town.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's a ghost town.
That's why they're soul searching, huh? Because they're searching for ghosts and souls.
Well, technically she can see the ghosts.
So he's a ghost then, I'm assuming.
No, he's a real person.
So she's a ghost.
He's just got normal people trauma.
Oh.
He's going through a breakup.
Does she not have any trauma? There's no way.
She's a twin.
So,
but yeah. I don't know that's...
So she has trauma, but
she has a twin.
Not like normal.
They were the only
trauma.
two girls. They were the only two girls in their high school class. That feels traumatic.
They were the only two girls in their high school class.
Yeah, so
Did they go to high school with you? Were there 12 people in this class? What the fuck?
They're in like a very small town in Wyoming.
So yeah.
So it's smaller than where I grew up.
Did they say how many people are in the class?
No, they didn't. No. But I think it was like 20, which would be half the size of what I went to high school with.
That's still insane, though.
Yeah, but they were the only girls in their class until her twin sister Clark's best friend moved to town. And then there were 3.
Her twin sister Clark?
Yeah, her twin sister's name is Clark. Her name is Collins.
Terrible fucking name. Plural? Collins plural is her name.
Yeah, with an S. Uh-huh. I looked the last time I was reading. reading it on Audible.
So you said there were two girls originally. Who's the other girl? Nobody that we even know about?
No, it's Clark's best friend, but I can't remember what her name is. Oh. Her parents own a pho restaurant.
Something else with a C.
No, she's not. She's not a sibling.
Cynthia's.
Well, Collins, I think, is like their mom's maiden name or something.
So that's her first name.
Well, yeah. She had to keep it alive.
It's about as dumb as... Shouldn't say it.
Fair enough.
Somebody's going to hear it. I forgot.
But anyway, she sees ghosts, right? She's like kind of a medium.
Yes.
But she can't call ghosts to her. Like mediums.
So she has to search for them.
Well, no, they just kind of like show up. But like if I went to her and was like, I want you to contact my dead grandma, she'd be like, unless your dead grandma's in this room, that doesn't work. Mm. So like she can see ghosts that are haunting the places that she's at, but she can't like just talk to any ghost to ever exist. But she's having some blockage. She can't talk to them. They can't hear her.
Because of sexual tension?
No.
She hasn't had a release in a while, so that's how she finds... I think... What's this guy's name? George? Probably another terrible white man name.
It's Brady.
Oh, that's even... Yeah, that's just as fucking bad.
Well, they're in Wyoming, and they're in the middle of nowhere.
But here's the thing. How can a woman named Lila Sage...
You think Lila's her real name? Oh.
She made up a better name than fucking Brady.
Well, she's written
Collins.
She's written 3 books before this.
Yeah.
Maybe those names were better.
I doubt it. If on your 3rd book you're already out of... If your 4th book you're already out of names...
They're in the middle of Wyoming. These are normal names for people in Wyoming.
Collins.
I think you're putting too much emphasis on the S.
I'm not putting enough S's on it.
I think you're putting too many S's.
Let's see.
But anyway, it's really good so far. It's got a lot of romancy things.
Ada. Amos. Camille. Oh, Cheerio. Thank God.
Camille's a cute name.
Cobalt. Clementine.
There are lots of Clementines.
Colton.
In the world.
Dusty Tucker.
Well, there's a character in this book named Boone. And he's a grumpy old man.
Okay. Oh, he's 32, so this guy definitely fucks in these books.
Me and Brooke were talking about that yesterday. Because I guess Lila based one of the dads on like...
She named somebody fucking Friday. Oh, thank God it's a horse.
Oh, well, that's a normal name for a horse.
Thank God.
But she based one of the dads off of her own dad. And now all of the fans are like, please write us a book about the dad's love story because he's a widow. And she's like, I will not be doing that ever. This is based on my father-in-law. Like direct quotes from my father-in-law, so I will not be doing that.
Why not? She could get her father-in-law laid.
Ew.
What?
You can't write a sex scene about your in-laws. No. This is awkward.
Good ones you can.
That's like a Reddit post waiting to happen. The guy wrote a book about my father-in-law and now I'm in love with him. There are posts like that normally and they didn't even write a book. I saw it on Hot Takes.
On Hot Takes? I don't know what that means. Is that an ESPN
Is it Hot
show?
Takes? No. It's that one where they just read Reddit threads. What? And they like sit. It's that blonde girl and she's got a really good voice.
The blonde girl?
Yeah, the blonde one.
Isn't that all of them?
Hot Take? No, it's not Hot Takes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Podcast with blonde girl.
About Reddits. No, you have to put...
Completely ghosted?
No, you have to put about Reddit.
Why?
Because that's the thing.
Podcast with a blonde girl.
No, the thing is that she picks stories on Reddit.
Anybody know the name of the OF blonde girl? That with the fake light voice on whatever podcast?
No, it's not whatever. I have it on here. I'll look it up right now.
Well, this person's trying to figure out how to get on OnlyFans to... Is it Am I the Asshole?
Yes. It is that one. Yep. Yep, it's that one. That blonde girl.
Never heard of her before.
Oh. Well, she was reading a story one time with the girl from... I can't think of what her name is either.
Just another blonde girl from Reddit?
No, she's on that Smosh show. She's the one.
Oh, Courtney.
Is she the one that's like, wait, what?
Oh, no, that's
Angela?
Is that Angela? Yeah, that's Angela.
Yeah, it was Angela. She had Angela on, so I was listening to that
Oh.
one. And that was the story that they had.
I thought you were talking about the blonde girl from Smosh. Her name's Courtney. Gotta have a C name.
Yeah.
She's married to the short guy on that other show that we watched. Shane.
Oh, Shane's on Smosh, though, right?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're together.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if you'd known from that. We just watched a show with him in it.
He's on Disney, right?
No, he was an iCarly at one point.
I think he was on Disney. I think he was on Sunny with a Chance. I think he was a Demi Lovato love interest at one point.
I don't know. Let's check.
Or
All I know
no,
is
I
he
think
was-
that's a different one.
He was on iCarly at one point. Because remember the episode of, was it on the Mythical Kitchen or was it the weekend they did the roast battle with Josh versus Shane?
Yeah.
And he made fun of him for the reboot. He did not get a call back.
Yeah, I do recall that. But I do think he had his own Disney show.
Oh, he didn't have his own show. Hell no.
He was definitely on a Disney show, for sure.
So random?
Yeah.
That wasn't his show. But he was on it.
I feel like, was Demi Lovato on that?
No, definitely not. See, he's not even in the top cast. Like, they've got 5 people on here. He's not even in the top. But this show did spawn the greatest. And I'll go on, yes, out of any television show ever made, the greatest clip on a variety show ever for Voldemort's.
Oh, you have made me
with
watch this.
Harry Potter. That was the greatest thing.
It was like a grocery store.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was a Quickie Mart, and it was called Voldemort's. And Voldemort was the proprietor of this convenience store.
You know what? I bet he would have lived longer if he had just opened up a grocery store.
Probably. I think he did try and kill somebody in there still, though.
That's not surprising.
No. Never will be.
But people do that normally. He could have just been an ass. He
would
have
have try and kill people in a Quickie Mart.
I feel like people die in grocery stores.
Yeah, my mom keeps going to that Dollar Tree in the hood.
What are you reading?
What am I reading?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm listening to Oathbringer, the 3rd book of the Stormlight Archive. I'm gonna read Horns by Joe Hill. I'm gonna read the physical book of that.
With the Daniel Radcliffe cover?
The movie, yeah, they had the movie.
I know, I hate when they do the movie covers.
I bought it off a book outlet. It was like $4. So
I know. Sometimes you have to.
There was nothing I could do about it. It just kind of showed up that way.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yes, I'm reading Oathbringer. It's the 3rd book. It is... Well, I'm not reading. I'm listening to it. I'm 20% of the way through, and that's about 12 hours worth of story. Not a lot's happened, but also at the same time, a lot's happened.
You've listened for 12 hours and not a lot's happened?
Not a lot's happened, but a lot's happened at the same time. It's, it's one of those sort of thing. It's a lot of currently, mainly this one is about Dalinar.
There's no shot. I definitely have to listen to this. I could not get these names.
You would not be able to spell the names.
No shot. I
don't even remember how. I saw one of them today, and I didn't even know how it was actually spelled because I haven't read enough of them. Through context clues, I can get them, but they are confusing, and a lot of them just like rhyme because there's.
Is that like a power? The power of rhyme?
I mean, I guess kind of. They're all in the same family. Like there was King Gavilar, and then his brother Dalinar, and they're from the land of Alethkar on the island of Roshar, and then the different kingdoms.
I feel like Brandon Sanderson does this just to mess with people.
No, yeah, I mean, he has one of the most immaculate world building systems there is.
Yeah, but the names
they made a whole fucking game based on it.
I know, and I'm not saying it's not a good game. It's not a good book, but I'm just like, do you think he probably gets like a little bit of pleasure that's just like, I'm gonna make these rhyme just to mess with people?
Maybe, but everybody also loves it.
I know.
Like it's.
I know. I really need to read that green book.
That green book.
The Emerald.
Tress of the Emerald Sea.
That's the one.
Yep.
It's green.
It's green, all right. The emeralds.
It's emerald.
Yes.
Really.
The sea's not really water either.
Is it green?
It could be. I don't know. I'm colorblind.
Did you read the word green?
Emerald. I don't know what color an emerald is.
It's green.
I plead the fifth. I don't know.
Emerald City, the Wizard of Oz.
Huh? Why the fuck would I know?
even if you haven't watched The Wizard of Oz, you still know that it's Emerald City.
Yeah.
And that's...
How am I supposed to know that's green? Just based on Wizard of Oz context clues?
Yes.
Because it's a wizard, it's green?
No, because they talk about it being green.
I've never watched it.
That's fair. But that's like...
But yes, through context clues, I know that emerald is green.
But you have unwillingly watched parts of Wicked, and that's why Elphaba is green.
How many times have we talked about this? I can't tell that she's green.
Yes, but I've told you enough time. I feel like I love you with Winston.
I completely understand that you've told me that she's green.
And that's why she's green.
If I'm just walking by, like, oh, there's a city. There's Cynthia Erivo. Mm-hmm. I can't fucking tell. If you don't tell me, right? If I'm just looking, it's like, if you had the movie on, you could be watching the whole time. If it's on mute and they don't mention what city they're in, I'm not going to be able to know if it's the Emerald City.
You wouldn't clock that all the buildings were the same color and that color is not gray?
No. Because I can't tell that it's green.
I know that.
You don't understand that.
But I just thought that you just thought it would be like red if it wasn't green.
That's not...
No?
That's not how my mind works.
So what color do you think it is? You would just be like...
It's just there. I don't know what it is. It could be any amalgamation of colors. It exists in the sphere.
Well, that's why Elphaba is green. Spoiler alert to anybody that didn't know that already.
Why? Because she's a building in the Emerald City?
No, because the wizard...
She transforms at night like Optimus Prime?
First of all, she's green all the time. She doesn't transform.
Yeah, but I'm saying like...
It's because the wizard took the green elixir and then did the hanky-panky with her mom. There's a whole song about it in Wicked. He drinks the green elixir and then she comes out green 9 months later.
Spoiler alert.
But the Munchkin mayor...
I didn't know Elphaba was the wizard's daughter.
Yeah. I will say...
Spoiler alert.
Make that pretty clear in the play that's been out for like...
Spoiler alert.
25 years.
Sorry, I didn't watch it when I was 5.
You didn't watch it in any of the time after that either? No.
Didn't have time to make it to Broadway. I was too busy watching...
They went to Cleveland.
I was too busy watching Sesame Street Live.
And in Broadway. And
yeah. What else do you go to Broadway for other than to watch Sesame Street Live?
Personally, I went for Phantom of the Opera, but...
When?
Before we started dating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember you.
I was sad.
I don't remember you getting... You don't bring that up when I talk about my worldly travels.
Because New York does not trump Paris and Germany. It just doesn't.
Didn't go to Germany. No.
Belgium?
Didn't go to Germany.
Didn't go to Germany.
Yeah, I went to Belgium. Had a Belgian waffle there.
Yeah. And your frites? That was in Belgium, right?
Those were everywhere. They were
your frites. New York. New York is a beautiful, wonderful city.
I want to say more in Holland. Because that's where the Frites Museum was, I believe, it was in Holland.
Yeah, you're such a worldly traveler.
With the MC Escher Museum. That was... You got to remember to look at the camera every now and again.
World traveler over here. You would have really enjoyed the episode where Belly ran around Paris. It would have brought up a lot of good memories for you.
Isabel Conklin doesn't want a cupcake. Who are you?
I don't even know that you watched that full episode.
No.
That was a Peach episode. That was a good one.
Oh, that was the Peach episode?
Yeah.
Damn, that episode was sexy.
Yeah. Conrad's point of view should have been the entire season.
No, I saw more TikToks about that show than I actually watched the show.
Yeah, well, there was one episode where she ran all around Paris. Really would have brought up some good memories for you. That one picture we have in our living room with the girl walking towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Bought that off a street artist.
Were they homeless?
No, there's just their job as being a street artist. So Magic and Mochas. I think so.
It doesn't have a timer on it. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Magic and Mochas.
Yeah, so this episode, we're going to talk about...
Magic and Mochas.
Magic and Mochas by... you didn't put it on the notes. It was on mine.
Oh, I didn't. It's on the bottom.
Yes, it is. Vanna Woods. Vanna Woods wrote this book. We
bought it off Kickstarter. Not a sponsor?
Yeah. Kickstarter doesn't sponsor anything. They're the ones that get the sponsors for people.
That's true.
Yes. Magic and Mochas. Cozy, fake dating.
I love a good fake dating.
Yes. What'd you say? What was the other? Touch her and I'll kill you.
Touch her and die.
Yeah.
Fake dating.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Shadow Daddy.
Because we are going to talk about this story.
Yeah, so if you're going to read it.
Yes. I don't even know if it's when it's going to go.
Oh, it's not out yet?
Well, I don't know when it's going to be in
like
stores. I believe it would be, but I don't know.
Not the spicy version, though.
No. We got the early spicy edition, which wasn't spicy at all.
No.
They just had shadow sex.
One time. That's not spicy.
Yeah, no.
Although technically it is, because anything else would be closed door.
I know. The only thing you haven't seen it, The Watchmen, the movie. It made that part where he's just fucking her with all the shadows, doing the business, made me think of that movie because Dr. Manhattan, who is a what did he got blown up in like an atomic reactor, nuclear reactor, like way back in the day. So he becomes basically the strongest being in the universe. He can clone himself. So he's dating one of the other Watchmen. And it's like, this movie's vulgar as hell.
This is based on a cartoon, is it not?
Graphic novel. The Watchmen.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, graphic novel.
Yeah, not a cartoon.
I don't think there's any version of a cartoon of it. No,
I didn't mean cartoon.
There were drawings.
I meant graphic novel.
In a large graphic novel. Yeah. The movie is like 3.5 hours long. It's pretty good. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in it.
Denny?
Denny, yeah. He's in it.
Denny
he's a terrible fucking person.
In the movie?
Yeah, he's horrendous. But he's a good.
To be fair, he wasn't that great of a dad on Supernatural either.
Nobody ever said he was.
People sometimes say he is.
Oh, then they're fucking stupid. They've never watched the show. But yes, so Dr. Manhattan is doing the dirty with his woman. And you just see like her laying there. And it's like, and he's blue.
Logically.
Yes, and he's like electrical. And you just see like hands and then more hands until there's like 4 or 5 hands on her.
That's too many hands.
Yeah, he cloned himself like 3 or 4 times.
You know what, though?
And was just fucking her.
Side note, I did put this in the notes. I feel like they should have done that in this book because he can just conjure shadow soldiers. So I feel like...
But his soldiers are different people. They're not his own entity.
They're based on dead people?
Yeah, they're not him. Like, I mean, they're not of him. He pulls other shadows to him. It's not like he's releasing from inside of him.
No, I got that, but I just thought it was just like the shadow of things that he animates, like the shadow of like the chair. Yeah, he turned that into a person.
He had, from what I understood, is that his soldiers are just essentially separate entities. Like I guess it doesn't say that they're him, but I would assume that they are not. Because I don't think that he would want to look at himself bowing down before himself in a certain way and then going and sending them to do things. They probably don't look like him.
No, I don't think they have a face at all. I think they're just...
They look like people.
Just like in stature.
Yes.
I just picture like a mannequin with no face.
Okay. Would you want faceless shadow mannequin? Fucking?
Not personally, but I do feel like...
I don't think Clove would have liked that.
I do think...
Clove was the lady's name.
What was his name? I gave him... Thorn, yeah.
2 pretty dumb names as well.
Well, they're supposed to be like cutesy. Because it's cozy. Although I feel like hers should have been coffee related instead of herbs, but she is a witch. Herbs are very important. Well, I guess Clove is more of a spice. Yeah.
Names are hard anymore. Every name is fucking stupid, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean,
I don't think that he would have been doing that.
I just feel like there was some opportunity we could have explored there.
Because then he would have had to conjure a shadow penis too. He would have had to add extra shadow.
Well, the shadow didn't need to penetrate. Oh.
What are they going to do?
I don't know.
They're cucking? You got 5 chairs around the corners, and they're all just sitting there, just
No, that would be horrible. That would literally be my nightmare.
they're just whacking their little shadow weenies.
I don't know. I'm not the author. I'm just saying I feel like there was some opportunity we could have explored. That's
Maybe.
all. That's
Maybe
all.
in the next one.
Maybe in the next
She's
one.
writing another one.
I do really hope that her books do well because I really want a book about the best friend who was a baker.
I am surprised that that's not
And
going to be the next one.
She had a little foxtail in all of her outfits. I thought that was so cute.
I thought she was a fox.
She is, but like they would always make note of like how her tail coordinated with the outfit, which as a fantasy reader, I appreciate.
You need those things, yes. You visualize way more than the average bear.
I focus way too much on unnecessary things, according to people.
Yes, you get mad when I forget what people are supposed to look like. Because, like, when you're sending me, like, fan art from Fourth Wing or ACOTAR,
yeah,
no fucking clue what these people are supposed to look like. I have no idea. You know every single person based on whatever AI-generated image you see or whatever.
Or fan art, yeah.
I have no clue.
Well, yeah, I have to look it up, or I can't see it if I don't look it up.
Unless it's the only person I know is a jacked guy with a black suit on. That's Reese, and that's the only person that I know. Or a white pad with a string hanging off of it, but I know that's Tamlin.
That's tampon.
Yeah. Other than that,
I'm not looking forward to, I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I will read whatever Sarah J. Maas makes, but.
Yes, I know. But
his redemption arc is going to be interesting.
Who cares?
I care.
We need to go back to the other book. We
Sorry.
don't need to talk about that.
Sorry.
But, yeah. Well, the way, with the tail, the way you said it was that it was a part of her outfit. It sounded as though you meant like they just attached a fucking tail to her pants.
Oh,
and that she was like cosplaying a furry or something.
No. I just like, because they go to a ball in the book, and
yes, they do a ball.
I would, like, logistically, that is something that I worry about for characters because they all wear, like, people clothes because they're human people writing books about fantasy creatures, so they put them in like people clothing. But like if you were a fox, our clothes don't have tails for fox, like holes for fox tails.
No, but it was also a magical town to where
I know. I thought they were gonna
making clothes specifically for the different beings.
I honestly thought they were gonna spell the clothes so that they would just like magically fit. But I am glad that there's still a magical tailor.
That is true, because when he walked in to choose the outfit, I thought she was just going to be like, "Okay, here you go,
yeah,
take it with you." Not
I did think it was cute.
Come back in a week, and I'll have it done.
I know we had a 20-minute conversation about your eyesight and you not seeing color, but I did think it was very cute that she wore the color of his eyes and he wore the color of her eyes. Did you clock that?
One eye was violet. That's all I remember. Who was the other color?
She had.
Weren't his eyes violet?
Yes. Were they?
Somebody's eyes were violet.
Well, she always compares his eyes to, like, she calls them that they turn onyx or something. Or maybe it's just like, onyx. I know.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
No, a summer's day is not a bitch.
No, somebody's eyes were violet.
I think it was his because hers were like turquoise like the sea. And that is why he had blue in his suit. Like he always talked about how blue her eyes were. And then maybe it was like his hair. Something on him was onyx and reminded her of the night sky. That's why she picks...
Everything was black. His hair to his stupid-ass goatee was black.
Yeah, so it reminded her of the night sky. Yeah, so that's why her dress was like all...
Because he had to be dark and brooding.
Well, he is a shadow man.
Yeah, shadow mancer, yeah.
So...
Just like every good fantasy story, you gotta have a man who wields shadows. Still waiting for Brandon Sanderson's Shadow Man.
I don't fully understand shadow magic. I would like an explanation on that at some point from somebody. I don't fully grasp.
They just
like the limits.
It doesn't matter. You can just make it whatever you want.
I know, but
That's the point. That's why they use it.
Sometimes I like to have some like concrete boundaries to
It
like
feels
know
like
what
just,
the possibilities are.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
That's everybody wants that. They're not going to give it to you.
I know.
Because this is the one thing that all these fantasy authors can just be like, oh, I've got a male character. What should I do with him? Because men can't write women. Women write too perfect of man. So you got to have the random, shadows. He's dark.
It's mysterious.
He's flowing.
But it's always, they're also morally gray. They also have to be morally gray.
Take that back. Brandon Sanderson does kind of have a shadow man.
Is he morally gray?
Just a different book. Yeah.
He's
in Mistborn.
You have to be morally gray. Because if you look at Reese, everybody hated him. You only like him because Feyre's in love with him. And then you find out that he has this like whole magical city that he's been protecting. So you love him. Zayden is about to ruin everybody's life in this next book. 100%. Maybe. No, he is.
Maybe.
He's going to ruin all of our lives.
We're supposed to be talking about something completely different.
I'm just saying. These shadow daddies are morally gray. I mean, Throne is like...
Reese wasn't the shadow man. Oh, what was the one dude? Wasn't he the shadow?
Azrael sings to the shadows.
He's a shadow singer.
And the shadows give him information.
So he's the shadow man.
No.
Reese isn't really the shadow guy, is he?
Yes, he is, but now you're making me question. I don't know anymore.
He controls shadow?
Yeah, it's like his power.
Too many shadow people in that book.
Telling you, there's shadow people everywhere.
And all Cassian does is fuck.
He doesn't have any powers other than being like hot and jacked.
Yeah.
He's like Jason Momoa of the Fae world.
Jason Momoa's not really jacked though. He's just big. He doesn't work out. And he's the first one to tell you that.
I feel like he doesn't like work out with like weights, but I feel like he builds like boats or something.
He throws axes a lot.
Exactly.
And he's just Hawaiian, so
he probably is just out here like doing physical labor. And it's not like quote unquote working out, but he is working out.
He doesn't work out. He's not pulling a Henry Cavill out here.
Does Henry Cavill work out a lot?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's jacked all the time.
Yeah.
There's Jason Momoa who might just get jacked for a certain role. Like he's doing that new show based in Hawaii, being the chief of war or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He's not like working out any extra for that. He just has a body.
Yeah. And his butt is going to be out.
It is.
So I will be watching.
Push you above.
Jason Momoa would be a great book boyfriend. Since all we're doing is adapting movies that are books, he would be a great book boyfriend.
I don't know if he would do
a romance.
I don't know if he's a romantic comedy kind of guy. Or romance, romantic comedy, I don't know. Because
he's hilarious though. Every interview I've ever seen with him.
Yeah, he is.
He's
but
so
that doesn't
funny.
mean that that's not how he's typecast in movies.
Well,
he did just do Minecraft, where he dressed up kind of funny. But I mean, you never know. Because that's one of those things, like when you get put into that category, it's hard to get out being in movies in such a way.
Yeah.
Because McConaughey talks about that in his book.
Yeah.
How he did years and years and years of romantic comedies, and he was like, I don't really want to be typecast as this anymore. And then people were mad at him because he didn't want to be.
Is that before or after The Lincoln Lawyer?
That was before. The Lincoln Lawyer was his first big dramatic role, and people didn't want him to do it. His agents didn't want him to do it, and I believe the director and the casting people did not actually want him for the role because they were like, "Oh,
all he does is romance."
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? What was that movie called?
Yep,
that's what it was.
You're good.
I watched that one. Goes to Girlfriend's Past, McConaughey. I don't know. All right.
That's such a niche one of all of the ones he's in. I think I saw that
in theaters. I don't remember why, but I'm pretty sure I saw it in theaters.
Oh my god, that's such it's literally just a Christmas Carol, but Matthew
but with slutty McConaughey, yeah. What else do you want? He was probably living in his van down by the river at that time too.
You know what? Good for him.
Smoking a lot of weed.
No, he has a house.
Some magic and mochas.
Correct.
There was a cat.
A sassy cat. Did you ever watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yeah, Salem.
Is that what his name is?
Yes, that was the cat's name.
Well, that's who he reminded me of.
I did not. I mean, his name was Silas, so it was probably roughly
Loosely
based.
based.
I didn't feel like the cat played as much of a role as I thought it was going to, being that one of the talking points on the Kickstarter was sassy cat familiar. Like that was one of the things. I feel like the cat said more into her head with no actual words written versus what was actually said.
Yeah, that is one thing. When it was his chapters, you could tell that her and her familiar were talking,
Yeah, they always
but
mentioned
you
that.
couldn't,
But even
and that she was giving
but it felt like even during her
nicer.
chapters, it felt like there wasn't as much communication with the cat to be like,
Yeah.
to make that a selling point of the book. Not that I cared, like it was still
Yeah.
fine.
Well, everything in the book moved so quick.
It did because it was so short.
Yeah.
Because I think it was technically considered a novella. It was only 150 pages. I don't actually know how that works.
I don't either.
Should we Google it?
I don't work in publishing. Excuse me.
Difference between Disneyland and Disney World.
One's in Florida, one's in California.
Disney World is in Florida because World has ORL in it for Orlando. Disneyland has LA for Los Angeles.
Shut up.
So
Are you being so for real right now?
yeah.
That's why
A
they're named
novella
that?
is generally 20,000 to 50,000 words. Okay, yeah, I definitely counted the words in the fucking book. Gotta love Google.
So,
Thank God Google.
I'm sure if you
If I look past the one thing that showed up, I'm sure I could find it. I don't wanna. A quick Google search yields between this many thousands. Ironically, a lot longer is novel and I can't read it.
Oh, I can't read that at
It's
all.
longer than a novella, and the word novella is 40% longer than novel.
Not
Sometimes
helpful.
Reddit doesn't help at all.
Well, it
So
is
it's
Reddit.
shorter. That's how you determine what a novella versus a novel is. You come here for the hard hitting answers.
When does it become a short? When is it just a short story?
When does a cup become a bucket?
Don't know. When does a hill become a mountain? These are the questions that haunt us.
Keep me up at night.
There actually probably is a real answer to both of those things.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it is.
I think when it becomes like a gallon and a half, probably on a cup.
Probably. I feel like it's probably before a gallon. It's probably like a quart.
No. Because you've got a quart is smaller than a half gallon, right? Quart's a quarter.
Yeah.
So,
Because
yeah,
2 quarts make a half
you
gallon.
can go to the gas station right now and get a 64-ounce beverage
That's true.
in a cup. That's a half gallon.
That is a cup.
It's not.
That is,
Yeah, that's a cup. Yeah,
that's a cup. Yeah.
We have gone off the rails,
We have.
but it's okay. This is our allotted talk about what we want to time.
Well, speaking of which,
Should we give a rating for the book?
what
What did you? I don't know what you gave it.
I think I gave it like a.
It's probably a hard 3.5 to 4. I'd say.
I think I gave it a 4. I might have been.
I rated it a 4 because I hate Goodreads is the worst medium for rating books. Obviously,
Yeah.
I will not stray because I don't use it that often. I hate when people give it the lower rating and then put in the review. Let's say it's like a 3, and then they put in the review it's a 3.5.
So just give him a 4.
Yes, because a 3 brings it down.
Yeah.
Whereas a 3.5 would probably raise the score. So I always give it the higher number and then.
Yeah, I think I said between like a 4 and a 4.5 because it is very.
A cup does not become a bucket. Thanks,
Okay.
Google.
Thanks, Google. I would say I think I gave it between a 4 and a 4.5. I'm not sure what I gave it on Goodreads, but it's very tropey, which like I have found that I do not do cozy well because I also read a cozy romance right before. Well, I guess it wasn't a cozy romance; it was a cozy fantasy, which is different. But I read a cozy fantasy right before I read Magic and Mocha. It was called Spell Shop, and what?
I don't remember you telling me about this one either.
It had like a magical.
You never tell me the name.
Yeah, it had like a magical talking spider plant, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
You did bring up the plant, yes.
Because it was so crazy to me that this spider plant was the size of a Labrador, which like is an insane size for a spider plant. Personally, as somebody who has killed a lot of plants lately.
Yes.
It's a crazy size for a spider plant. But anyway, I read that fantasy right before this. And I was just like kind of bored. Like it was good, but I was more excited to just hear from the talking plants.
Because you want more.
I wanted
You need more conflict.
Well, it was just like I need conflict that makes sense. And I think that if I'm going to read something cozy, I want it to have romance in it because that at least pushes the plot. Or sometimes I feel like cozy fantasies, we just build the world and we don't have a plot. And sometimes that's hard for me. So, like, coming off of a cozy fantasy it was good and everybody ended up happy, but it's a cozy. It's supposed to end like that. So, coming off of that, I did like all the tropes, and the conflict in this book was her ex-boyfriend being the literal worst. And that felt like a very relatable conflict. And he continued to be the worst no matter what she said. And I do feel that that resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah, he was a douchebag.
He was a literal worst.
His name was Rasmus.
Rasmus the Wizard.
He was a warlock.
Sorry. Do you think wizard is like... Never mind. But yes, he was
Like
a
a
warlock.
slang term?
Yeah. Do you think people get like... Do you think that imaginary characters would get mad?
What, you're wondering if they're going to use a hard Z or something?
Stop it. No, just like... Is it one of those things... Is it like the term girl boss, where it's like, I'm just a boss? Is it kind of like that? Like, I'm not a wizard, I'm a warlock.
Well, there's technical differences between wizard, warlock, mage.
There are? I just
Yeah.
thought it was all like synonyms.
No, I mean, there's overlap. It's kind of like how there's always a square is a rectangle and a rectangle's the square, whichever way that goes.
All squares are rectangles.
Yeah, and sometimes rectangles can be squares. That's how, yeah.
Yeah, some rectangles are square, but all squares are rectangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's like that.
I'll say maybe like all warlocks are wizards, but not all wizards are warlocks type of thing, or, that.
Okay.
They can be different.
So what's a mage?
From my experience, they usually like more casting physical spells, I would say.
Because I read a book that talked about mage lights, and those just turned on.
They're more of a magician. A person who uses magic, it says it's a general term for a magic user, so that would probably be like the more of an overarching, the top of the umbrella.
Yeah.
And then
or maybe it's just like
trickle down.
Anybody that uses magic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
That's the top, and then it works
might
its
have
way
been
down. So an umbrella covers many things.
Correct, it does. That is true. Because I think it was when I was listening to Fourth Wing to go to bed. They talk. I think that is what the mage lights I'm thinking of. But they're not wizards. They just have, what do they call it? Like basic magic or something, or lower magic.
Lower, yeah.
Yeah, they call it like lower magic. So that would make them mages. So like,
a warlock's a man who practices witchcraft. Semicolon. A witch it's a male witch or a sorcerer. So sorcerer and
you know what? That
warlock
pisses me off more because in this book, he acts like Clove, her little ex-boyfriend, acts like Clove needs him to make her coffee potions, but she's a witch. She can make her coffee potions all on her own.
That was something too. You're speaking about making her coffee potions, and then just kind of glance over the fact that they're like that she can conjure up her own spells just by thinking about them within 5 seconds.
Willy nilly, she's just out here like.
And Thorne's like, that usually takes most people weeks, and she's like, oh, my mom does it all the time, and then we're just like, hey, that passed. That just floats off into the distance, and then we're back here.
I'm telling you,
we just completely forget about that. Just like how he talks about being abandoned by his family.
Oh, yeah, we got to circle back on that one.
Oh, bye, Mommy. You sent me to the war at 8 years old.
Bye, Papa. Mommy.
Papa, Mama, bye-bye. Off to kill some people. And then we're like, oh, you want a mocha in bed? Do you want to have sex with one of my shadows?
That's not how either of those stories ended. First of
But
all.
that's what we made it back to.
First
He
of all.
talks about going to the war and everything, and then within 20 minutes, he's like, coffee.
Yeah, he does trauma dump. I was honestly expecting the spicy scene after that because typically in romance novels, you trauma dump.
Trauma bond with, yeah.
And then you make out. Because you need a little something to lighten up the sad.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because Farrah always brings up, oh, my dad's dead. And then Reese is like, let me fuck that thought out of your brain.
That happened one time.
It felt like it happened 12 times. Felt like she's always like, my dad's dead. And then Reese is just like...
He does have the smallest wingspan, though, so
he
there's
does.
that.
Still probably 12 foot long and just the size of a fucking Foster's can.
Is that a beer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's this big.
That's unnecessary.
That's the girth.
I got that. That was the girth from the hand gesture.
I didn't want you to think that's how tall it was. I didn't want you to think it was just a large buzzball.
I did not.
He's just got a round wiener.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that clarification.
If he shook really hard, it'd probably just...
Oh my God. Okay, I'm done with that. So like I was saying, I feel like if this was not a cozy fantasy, Clove would be out. Clove and Throne could like... Is that Thorn? Clove and Thorn. In my mind, it was Throne. Thorn makes more sense. Anyway.
It does, because it's a name.
Anyway, so I think that they could like free a realm of something with their two powers. They would be unstoppable. It's honestly probably a favor to the world that they own a coffee shop.
All she would be doing is just probably serving cups of coffee that change people colors.
But just like, think if she had to...
She did say she had an extensive repertoire of defensive and offensive magic, so...
Yeah. I'm telling you, if a war breaks out, I'd put those two on my team.
She was given kind of free run vibes.
Oh,
free run, if you think about it, because she was just, chill old elf wizard witch.
Yeah, that had an insane amount of power.
Yeah, she was the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
We do need to rewatch that. Season 2 is coming soon.
Coming out?
I don't remember when.
I did like it.
This is probably coming up out next year at some point.
That was a great one. I really did like that.
You would like a lot of them. There's just too many episodes.
There are. And like Gilmore Girls is just sitting right there.
Yeah, it's just always available.
It is, and it's always...
As if nothing else ever streams ever in the world.
I know, but it's just right there, and I know how it's going to end.
Necessarily. One of these days it's going to change. Digital media is always changing.
Nope.
It could.
They're not going to touch it.
It very well could change.
It's going to stay perfect.
Somebody could mess with something and change. They could add deleted scenes in and change the entire story.
They did that on one of the streaming services with Harry Potter. And I remember watching it for the first time.
Where they sing the song? That was on Peacock. They had all the...
Yeah,
they had that was more of the extended version.
Yeah, they had the extended British versions, because there's that one. And then there's a scene from the books that I really liked. And it's in like the second Harry Potter movie. And it's where like Snape says something to him and Harry's just like, oh, you don't have to call me sir.
Oh.
And like is a real like, I'm a 12-year-old boy and I think I'm so smart kind of thing.
I mean, he's sassy just all the time.
He is so sassy. He's so sassy in the books, and I really feel like they took that out of the movies. But apparently they just took it out of the American movies because it seems to still be in the British versions, which I appreciate. But I remember watching that on... It was Peacock for the first time, and I'm like, I've seen these movies 100 times. Where did this sassy little boy come from?
Yeah.
And Alan Rickman's just like staring there like, I could kill you, and I'm not going to.
Everything on streaming services will end up changing.
I hope not.
Digital media. That's why, like, you need to buy physical media anymore, because everything is changing. Because, like, especially with ebooks and all this stuff, they're saying that you don't own the book, or video games. Like, you don't own the video game.
So they can.
You own a license to use it, and they will take that license whenever they want. That's why a lot of people are mad now, because they're making video games that are $80 and you can only buy them digitally. And then they're like, oh, but you don't actually own this. And basically every AAA gaming company is for it. They're fine with it. The only one that's not signing the paperwork and stuff is Steam, Valve, the one that I play all my games on. That's the only one that's like, no, fuck you guys. This is ridiculous.
So
everybody else is like, oh, that's cool, yeah.
So what you're saying is I need to start buying Gilmore Girls on DVD?
Probably. Netflix isn't going to change. They've already, at some point, I saw recently that there was something with Amazon that they were changing the digital copies already. They were taking out scenes and adding in different stuff with either shows, or they were changing books. There were things that they've already fucked with.
Ah, that's so disappointing.
Yeah. Why do you think I keep buying vinyls and CDs? And
because you collect things, that's all. I mean,
yeah, we
can't see them.
We need digital media.
There's Funko Pops everywhere in this house.
Yeah.
I just thought you were like a collector.
You gotta have the digital.
You just
media.
Collect things.
They can't change anything.
Right.
Just like, I mean, the CD for Lost Americana is already different than the one that's on Apple Music.
What?
Yeah, some of the songs have different names or lyrics. I don't know why.
That's weird.
I haven't looked it up. Don't care enough. It kind of happens.
Well,
I just get fucking confused when I listen to the other one.
Well, I've just heard cliche 800 times.
Yeah. The lyrics on the CD for Miss Sunshine are different. And then one of the songs is named differently. I don't 100% know why. I haven't checked the vinyl yet, but I know there's something weird going on with that. It will be okay.
Thanks. Is there anything else about the book that we needed to talk about before we continue to go off the rails?
I think we got everything out that we needed. We gave it our rating.
Yeah.
Vanna, good job. When you inevitably see this and listen to this.
Oh, yeah, because I'm sure she's definitely going to listen. You think so?
Yeah.
They?
Whatever they are. Whoever they are. Obviously, they're going to listen.
Well.
We have to assume that everybody who has ever listened to a book podcast is going to listen to us.
It's a bold assumption.
We have to assume.
All right.
So we'll tag her when we.
I am excited. Episode. I am excited for her second book. I will listen to it about the Fire Drake's spicy restaurant food.
Yes. Which you mentioned having one about the fox. I was surprised that the second book was going to be about the dragons or the drakes instead of Kana.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that Kana was more prevalent in the story, I felt, rather than May. But maybe that's why.
Yeah, but May was trying to get it at that ball. She was like, if you know any single men.
True.
And I do think one of the men
she
walked
did ask
up to
for
her.
A dragonborn. The men didn't, they technically didn't walk up to them. Thorn brought the two men over.
Oh, that's right.
Because Thorn was chatting up some dudes and was like, hey, I got some dick for you. Here you go.
Yeah.
Even though May she wanted a dragonborn, I believe.
Yeah.
Or a drake. I don't remember what he gave her. A werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
But she got a werewolf.
Werewolves are very in right now.
Who?
Werewolves are very in right now.
Thanks for the L.
What?
I said thanks for the L.
Wolves?
Yeah, thank you. Because the first time he said woof. so thanks for the L. Throw the L in there.
Anyway, so she was with the werewolf.
Yeah, she got the werewolf. I don't remember what the other one was, but he gave both of them a dude. And that's when they started dancing, and then Rasmus showed up.
Comes in.
He was trying to come.
Like a scorned lover.
He really made himself look like a fucking loser.
He really did.
Just because.
I hope that girl that he was with, Nissa, I hope she left him. It was giving
I do kind of want backstory of like their lives outside of Willowmere. That's the city they live in.
Yes, it is. It's a magical city. It's the only magical city.
Yeah, and it's warded from outside
humans.
Outside humans. I would just like to know, like, this warlock who, he's like a financier in fucking Seattle.
He's a finance bro, and I think that's why I hate him.
In Seattle, so like him, and then like Nissa's from one of the most highly sought after covens.
Correct. Yes.
And like, was she in Seattle too? Did we determine that? They were fucking each other in Seattle, so
correct. She had to have. Yeah, but she could have come on a Tuesday and just like visited.
She could come any day of the week if she wanted.
Actually,
no, there's no shot. She was not coming without assistance from herself in another room after her and Rasmus were done.
Yeah, he did seem
He
like
was
the worst.
definitely the type that was like,
He seemed like a very selfish lover.
he's a gentle lover. He's a gentle lover. It's Ferguson.
I got the reference.
But no, I mean, there's no way. He's definitely the type that's like, oh, did you come?
Honestly, big spoiler alert here. My favorite part was that she walks in, sees everything happening, and is like, I'm going to hex your underwear drawer. And it's going to tell you that you have a small penis every time you open it. And I was like,
I like how
honestly,
you say spoiler alert.
It is spoiler. That part was hilarious.
That was the opening line of the book.
That she hexed his underwear drawer?
I'm like 98% positive that was like the opening line
No.
of that story. That
well,
was
anyway,
like one
it
of
was
the
hilarious.
first things that happened.
I think so, because I didn't know for sure that he cheated on her.
3 days after hexing my ex's underwear drawer.
Page
that
1,
is not the literal first line. Chapter 1, Home and Heartbreak, Clove.
She doesn't say what she did, though.
3 days after hexing my ex's underwear drawer, I came home to Willamere with nothing but my grimoire, my cat, and a very expensive espresso machine. It doesn't matter that it doesn't say what she did. She hexed the underwear drawer in the first line of the book.
Okay, but I wouldn't say that I'm innocent, but like in my mind, she hexed it that like he couldn't open it or that they were always dirty. No, she hexed it so that it would tell him he had a small penis every time he opened it, which is way funnier than what I came up with in my mind when I first read it.
Yeah.
But then this man, she hexed his underwear drawer and dips. Avi, she's mad. Yeah. He has the audacity to come back and be like, it wasn't what you thought it was. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he doubles down. Well, he like quadruples down every time that he's around Nissa and is like, this bitch doesn't mean shit to me.
Well, like, yeah, but he's like, we didn't sleep together. We were just naked in bed together. I don't know what you're talking about. Like gaslighting 101. Yeah. Like, bro, what?
They were mutually masturbating.
And I just don't understand why he thought, like, bullying her. He's like, I'm going to bully her and get her back. What? In what world?
Finance bro, Seattle.
Also,
Rasmus.
Also, Rasmus.
That's why. Rasmus.
Yeah. It's like when people, might as well be Rat.
He knew what Thorne was and what he did and still thought he could fight him.
Oh, I know.
So he was not
so delusional.
He was not sound of mind.
So delusional. I also really enjoyed when they went to the. First of all, can we talk about how cool the magical pumpkin patch was? I would kill for a magical pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
The fact that these pumpkins were like designed like the night sky, could you know how cool that would be to carve?
They were just like changing colors and shit.
Yes, that was so cool. Could you imagine taking a magical pumpkin and cooking it? You get magical pumpkin pie. I don't know what that would do to your insides, but it'd be crazy.
They could probably just magic the pumpkin pie normally too.
That is a fair.
It is a magical city.
That's a fair point.
You know, I get what you're saying. At the same point, yes.
But still, so cool. They also picked pumpkins of the other people's eyes. I don't know if you caught that. He picked a teal pumpkin for her, and she picked a night sky pumpkin for him.
Well, didn't they each pick 3?
Yes, they did each pick 3.
So they each got yeah.
But like they got 2 that they wanted, and then one was like the other one's eyes. But I did enjoy that she was like, "Oh, those are what was his name? Rasmus's parents over there. They hate me. Let's make out."
Oh yeah.
Logically.
Yeah, right on top of them too. It was like they were using them as a backstop to fucking hold each other up. Like they were like this close to each other, and she's like, "That's my ex's parents.
Make out with me.
Kiss me."
Correct.
Not being quiet about it either. They were not.
No,
they were not whispering. They're just like, "Hey, how about you bend me over this pumpkin patch?" So yeah, they start kissing, and then the mom turns and is like, "You're engaged to my son."
She's like, "Nope." Broke that off.
And she said something about a whore.
Also, to bring your mistress to get
with you
to get your girlfriend back. insane behavior.
And when your parents don't even know, you're just bringing another woman home with you as well.
Yeah. What kind of parents are just like, oh, you're engaged. Avi, you can have this girl over. That's fine. And then to get mad at your girlfriend.
Lost the cap.
Fiance. Who's not your fiance.
Yeah.
Just like, what?
Ex-fiance at that point.
Yeah.
No, it makes no sense.
It makes zero sense. Could not follow his logic in any way, shape, or form.
No. None of it makes sense.
No. Mm-mm.
I was worried for a second that an hour in there, I forgot to plug in my mic. I got a little worried. I forgot.
Restart it off.
Luckily, the little line's showing up, and then everything's happening properly.
Oh, that's good. But no, I just really liked it. I thought it was one of the first cozy books that I was like, oh, I actually enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's why you should check out Heretical Fishing, because that one's cozy.
I do plan on reading that because you have told me a lot about it, and it does sound very interesting.
It's super long, but
it is wonderful. Like what, 30 hours?
The first one's 25 to 30, somewhere around there.
It's just
so yeah, the whole series is that long at least.
I know, but
there's so much. Like it's not. I mean, there's a lot and there's not at the same time. Like it's one of those where there is a lot going on, but then it's also just like he'll spend 12 pages fishing, and it's the most riveting shit you've ever. You're just sitting there listening to this man talking about casting out his reel and
fishing,
reeling in a fat one.
How many books are there?
6.
Yeah, see, that's
5 or 6 maybe.
Such a commitment. Such a commitment.
It's awesome though.
I believe you.
It's so much fun.
I did this with Throne of Glass in Crescent City. I was like, I cannot. They're too long. I can't do it. It's too big of a commitment.
Well, the Crescent City ones are long.
Was
that the dog?
No. I think it was the dog.
It was.
Crescent City is
Crescent City are larger books. Yes.
Yeah, because they're.
Those are around like 800-900 pages.
Yeah. Well, they're also. I would say they're fantasy. They're fantasy books that have romance in them.
Yes, those ones are. They're not romantasy.
Yeah.
760, 832, 768. So yeah, around that 800 to 900 range.
Yeah.
They're shorter in paperback. Yeah, and 27-hour audiobooks. So they're
Yeah.
So they'd be around the same length as that.
They're very large, yeah.
Now, the Throne of Glass ones, those would probably be like, two to 3 of those books would equal like one Crescent City.
Right, but like there's 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that was more of the commitment. It's like that there's so many. Not that each one is so long. It's just like there's so many. That's why I can't get into
8 books that are 8 to 12 hours. That's easier than
4
thinking
books.
Of longer books, that are.
I don't know.
Longer.
I still can't get myself to read the series of Unfortunate Events because there are just so many of them, and those are literal children's books that are like 5 hours.
Yeah. All the audiobooks are like 4 to 5 hours. That's it.
I know. I just like it's so many. I know.
The books are way better. The first book, is 16 and a half hours. Oh, wait. I lied. Default speed, 24 hours.
Yeah, because you over here listen at what, 1.5, 1.25?
Depending on how the guy is. This dude's wonderful, though. Heath Miller. Shout out, Heath. This is Audible.
I wonder how much that guy got paid.
This is Audible.
Because he says it on every book.
It's just a recording one time.
I know, but
he doesn't go to the studio and hit like, all right, we're recording
just 40, all day.
We're recording 47 of them today, Jim. He's like, all right. This is Audible. How was that one?
Not a sponsor.
Take 2. This is Audible.
Still Audible here.
All right, on to the next book.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, but you would think he gets like a...
He does. He would get royalties.
Like, every book it's on, and there's a lot of books.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
It's everything. Yeah.
It's like the person that got the gig to be Alexa. Like, how much do you think they got paid for that?
I don't know. Hopefully they worked out their contract pretty well.
Yeah. Or Siri. Or the Australian man that does Google Maps.
And I don't use Google Maps. When I use Maps, I don't have a voice.
Oh.
I turn that off. I don't like it.
Sometimes I have to turn it on or I miss my turns.
No matter what, you miss the turn.
I know, but I miss it more often.
I could be sitting in the car telling you which turn to take, and then you would still miss it. And then when you're the one navigating, you forget to tell me when we're going where we need to be.
Yeah. Because I just get so into talking to you that it's just like
it becomes a problem.
I know. I'm not
because then we miss turns.
I'm not a good co-pilot. No. I know this about myself.
That's why I put that thing in my car so I don't have to ask you to hold it anymore.
That's probably a good call. Yeah.
Not that you sit in the front seat anyway.
Well, I did before we had a baby. It's not like you were driving Miss Daisy all the time. Well, he's in the habit of like kicking the mirror now in my car, so I can't.
Yeah, he does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He doesn't kick anything. He just sits in the back seat of my car just like, I'm a baby.
Your seats are also taller, though. I do feel like that is part of it.
What do you mean by that?
Like your back.
Well, he can still kick it.
I don't doubt that, but
he can reach the mirror.
He's such a big baby.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in like a negative way. I mean that like in the size in which he is. He's a large fella. Big fella. He is big fella. Yeah. Do we have anything else that we need to talk about before we wrap this thing up?
I don't know if you wanted to rant about proving your sister wrong that Taylor Swift is at the concert.
He said Taylor Swift would perform at the concert, and I don't think that she did.
She definitely hasn't.
Because
I gotta check to see who's winning the World Series right now. It's Game 7.
It's 10 o'clock. If she was gonna sing, she would have sang already.
Ooh, Blue Jays are up 3-2 right now in the top of the 6th.
There's a girl I follow on Instagram that makes challah bread, and she has been making like Blue Jay challah all the time, and it looks so good.
Oh, Ohtani got shelled. That's kind of funny because when I looked it up before we started, it was he had pitched 2 innings, given up 0 hits, 0 earned runs, maybe 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. They pulled him out in 2 1/3 after giving up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and walking another batter.
Oh wow!
and then they threw it. Yeah, the Dodgers. I mean, it's the final game. They're trying to win this one. They threw Tyler Glasnow out there. He's another starter. I bet you Max Scherzer. Oh, Scherzer only went 4-1. That's fine.
This means nothing to me.
No. I just want the Blue Jays to win.
I know.
I don't really care. It would just be better if the Blue Jays won rather than the Dodgers 2 years in a row.
I feel like if the Dodgers won 2 World Series in a row, though, they should probably have a movie.
No.
You don't think they get a movie? Has anybody won the World Series 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
Lots of people?
Yeah.
Is that a silly question?
Yeah.
Okay.
The New York Yankees have 27 rings.
But like, what's
consecutive?
I was like, consecutive? That would be crazy. I think I would just quit.
I don't know. They probably maxed out 3 to 4.
Has anybody won consecutive World Series since they started using like the Moneyball method and like using statistics? So
You're the criminals
from the statistics.
Let's see. Those are all losses. There's 3 in a row.
I know you can't see this, but the wins are in blue and the losses are in red. Does that all look like the same to you?
I don't like that they go back and forth. Just put all the winners on one side. I searched winners for a reason. See, it says winning team here. So is this the winning team? Why are there different colors then?
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Scroll back up. Team. There should be a key.
Oh, American and National League.
Oh, so the colors have nothing to do with them winning.
No. You were throwing me off. That's why I was going over this way.
Feels like they should have used a color other than red.
They lost 1, 1-1, lost 1, 1-1. So in the course of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, they won 6 World Series.
Who?
The Yankees.
Oh, that's
then
a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row there.
Well, that makes sense. I used to watch Catch Me If You. Well, I didn't usually watch it all the time, but I've watched Catch Me If You Can quite a few times. That Leonardo DiCaprio movie with Tom Hanks. And one of their phone conversations is why did the Yankees always win? And Tom Hanks is because they have so-and-so as a pitcher. I don't remember who it was. And Leonardo DiCaprio's character is no, because they wear pinstripes. And I'm like, I don't feel like the Yankees win that much. But I was also that movie's a lot older than when I was.
That's what they were known for.
That's their whole thing.
The Yankees are known for historically being
the best team.
The best team.
I just don't feel like they've been the best teams in my lifetime.
No, they have not. They haven't won a World Series since 2009. Before that, they won 98, 99, and 2000. They won 3 in a row, and then 2009. They haven't won one since.
Oh, yeah, I was alive in 98, 99. I don't remember anything, though. Yeah, I'm not
Game
going to
picture.
remember
I
who
think
won the
they
World Series.
one of those. Oh, they beat the Mets.
That would have been a wild
Oh,
game.
the Indians was against the Marlins. I forgot. And then they lost to the Braves before that, in '95.
The Yankees versus the Mets had to be a wild time to be in New York.
Oh yeah,
It's honestly surprising the
probably lucky it's still connected to the
rest
to
of
the
the
world.
world. Yeah. How do we close it out?
However you want. It doesn't matter.
I don't.
This has been Meghan and Jake doing
Meghan and
podcast
Jake.
things.
This has been TBR.
Jagging and Meg doing reading podcasts, books, and doing other things together.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about shadow fucking.
That is a phenomenal tagline. Thank you.
I'll put that on the bio.
Make sure you put explicit next to it.
There's a button you can switch on most of them that say 18
explicit,
plus.
Yeah. This is Meghan and Jake.
Yep.
R-ing together.
Yep. Where's the stop button?